Good evening and welcome to day 15. Tonight we've got a beer from Phillips Brewing out of the Rain Beer 8-pack. I know, just hear me out for a second here. I know I said I was going to get my own beers. I was going to put together my own beers and everything else like that. But I saw this and thought 8-pack, that wouldn't be a bad thing, would it? There's 8 beers in there. We can pick and choose the way we want to, and everything else we'll just review a little bit later on. Just because I got a bunch of other ones here. So, this one I want to choose because it is 10% ABV. It is a wee heavy. I like my Scottish ales. Last time I had something from them is Bert that I had that was a Scottish ale was part of their Twisted Trunk series, if I remember correctly. And they had a beautiful, it was almost like a wee heavy, and it was just beautiful. Something gorgeous, sweet, malty, beautiful, it was one of the perfect beers I have ever had. I haven't had something like that from Phillips in a long time. So that being said, I'm hopeful that this kind of brings back the memories that I had with that the Twisted Trunk thing. And I can't remember I'm sure I'll correct myself down here somewhere. But yeah, what we have here. Plummet Wee Heavy is a full-bodied ale with a deep caramel toffee and subtle dark fruit notes. Smooth and warming with low hop bitterness, allowing the malt sweetness to shine. Plummet is sure to be a favorite for those who enjoy rich beers. And Plummet looks a little drunk, hat's on backwards, has beer on his shirt, it's the word beer, and is in a, I want to say a hunting vest almost. So yeah, this is Santa's B Team, Plummet Wee Heavy, from the other side of the North Pole. So this is the dark side. All right, let's get this sucker opened. I also saw this this case, and it intrigued me. I kind of liked what it was laying down, and I was like, you know what? I can do this. There's been quite a few advent calendars out there that I kind of wanted to check out. Believe it or not, the Parallel 49 one I was kind of interested in, but again, this is my advent calendar of what I would choose to have in an advent calendar. Okay. Got that poured. We'll let that settle. Let's look at what we have for day 15 here. Out of the 24 days. We only got 9 days left. All right. Okay. It looks like we're building something here. All right. Okay. Well, we got a rain beer here. And for day 15, we have a reindeer. You can't really see it. It's hard to see, but we do have a reindeer. All right. You know what? I'm going to hook him up to to Dickie here. There you go. Pull Dickie along. You can do it. I'm sure there's going to be something else showing up here for day 15 or day 16 or something else. I can imagine there's going to be a sleigh coming along. Maybe even Santa. All right, we're going to put that over there. Let's get back to the beer. So, the smell. I got that sweet note. But I also... Oh, no. No. I got a sweet bubblegum smell. Oh, no. Oh, please let this not be bad. Please let this not be bad. All right, I gotta get into it. Cheers, everybody. Huh. Okay. First and foremost, is it a wee heavy that I would really enjoy and have a lot of? Kind of yes, kind of no. I've had better wee heavies out of different things. The alcohol in here is actually giving a little bit of a burn. There is a sweetness, but it's not like a bubblegum sweetness. It is almost like a sugar plum sweetness, which is not a bad thing. Then you get a bitter note, a little bit of a bitter note, but those malts, the sweet malts come through and give you a punch in the mouth. That wee heavy feels like it's been rushed. It doesn't feel like a lot of care and attention has been put into it, or tastes like there's a lot of care and attention into it. The body is light. Carbonation is very light. The flavor behind it is sort of like a caramel malty sweetness with a sugar plum portion of it. It's there. You also have the astringency of the alcohol bittering it up a little bit. I cannot get over that bubblegum smell though. That still hits me. That bubblegum sweetness smell is still there. I really wanted this to be good. It is decent, but again, it tastes rushed. Like we're just gonna throw a bunch of stuff in some different vats and go from there. They can do it. Don't get me wrong, they can do it. But the Scottish ale portion of this, as a wee heavy, is kind of lacking a little bit of that extra punch, a little bit of the extra flavor. The body it might be the body, it might be something else, but it's just not quite there. So my score for this is not gonna be, well, you know what? It's gonna be crap. 6.75 out of 10. There's a lot more that could have been done with this. There's a lot more that could have been executed with this. And a wee heavy was not exactly it. Now understand, this is giving me a little bit of that nostalgia feeling with the old beer that I had years ago. Because it did have that sweet caramel Scotch ale taste. But it wasn't quite like this. Come to think of it. Yeah, no, it was a little darker. It had more of a heavy, mild flavor to it. And it felt like it was actually cared for a little bit more than this. Well, crap. All right, well, you know what? 6.75 is what I'm sticking with for this wee heavy, again, from Phillips Brewing, the Rain Beer 8-pack. This is the Plummet wee heavy at 10% ABV. I'm not exactly overexcited about that one. I thought I would be, but that's just not something I can actually write home about and say, hey, this is amazing, because it's not. So tell me, have you had this one before? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Again, you heard what it was, so I'm not going to go into that spiel again. I have been Dan, aka the Western Canadian Reviewer, saying cheers, stay frosty, be good out there. We'll be back for day 16, where we'll have another beer that I actually, you know what? We'll have another drink. And we'll be back for that. And until then, cheers. Have a great night, and we'll see you real soon.